At a high level, an incoming head of people is recruited to help the startup hire the best talent and get maximum productivity from them. This is achieved through ensuring they are well trained, motivated and happy to stick around. Making this happen likely requires the head of people to make changes to the way things are currently done, some of which will tackle the more polarizing issues such as flexible working and standardized pay structures. Executing on these changes requires leadership to be willing to hand over control on key issues relating to the way people work and trust in the judgment of their new incoming head of people to make the right calls. This is typically where things begin to break down, as either the head of people is unable to back up their recommended changes with sufficient data to convince leadership, or the leadership are fundamentally closed-minded and refuse to truly consider different ways of doing things in spite of supporting data. Either of these situations usually signal the start of the end. A head of people incapable of substantiating their proposals loses the confidence of leadership, starting a downward spiral, usually resulting in them leaving. Similarly, a well-informed head of people with a strong business case will leave if their ideas are continually rebuffed. Therefore, when planning this hire, leadership need to practice genuine self-awareness to assess if they are truly capable of relinquishing control to a research-led, competent, commercial, trustworthy head of people. In the first instance, let's consider what to do if leadership conclude they wish to maintain a more autocratic style and retain control. In this instance, the only real choice to have any longevity in this hire is to recruit a more junior or less ambitious people person who is comfortable being largely directed to by leadership in a more day-to-day operational role with limited scope to affect any meaningful change. In the second instance, where leadership conclude they're genuinely prepared to empower and place trust in a high caliber, experienced head of people, the focus then shifts to how to go about sourcing and securing one, the topic of a later video. In this video, we've considered how a lack of clarity results in first-time head of people hires failing, but make sure to check out our next video about how this costly mistake can be avoided.